All right, so what you guys gonna hear? This is the normal tactic that they'll do. Welcome to a brand new video, Top Individual Program, Top Individual Experience. So it is 3:50. I gotta go pick up my daughter. So what they'll do is that at 3:50 or 3:45, they will stand by the elevator, talking on their phone, having a conversation, what have you. Now we've seen this the last time with the other guy, and then the time before that with another person. So this is a tactic, and what they do. This is a stalking method, and where I'm going to expose it once more. Hold on a second. Okay, hear the sirens. I just exposed what it is that they're doing, right? So I don't hear the person talking anymore since I started recording. Oh, now they're talking. So they've been at this elevator for a few minutes now. The elevator should have came already and went down, but we'll see. Again, this is what I talk about. Let me get the keys. All right, hold on a second. You too. All right. Okay. Hold on a second. All right, so I forgot my cane. It's actually the UPS guy. The funny thing is I signed for the package. It's a small package, It's a new guy. Never seen him before. So he says to me, what's your name? So I told my name. He's like, what's your last name? So I said, Nicholson. He says, gotcha. So we're going to see. We're going to get him. Yeah, we're going to get him. Never seen you before.
Been here many times.
Really?
I really wanted to bring it upstairs.
Okay, let me get that for you.
I'm gonna come out on 5, so
Okay.
go in there.
Yeah.
You won't have to worry about you moving back.
Yes, I always talk to the other guys. I've never seen you before.
Which one there? The one with the heavy accent?
Yeah. There's two of them.
Yeah, he gets the block
The
nowadays.
taller one and then the other one. So.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing with Martins no more. I remember when they were still a two-way street. Now they just mess up.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I mean, for the better. Yeah, people speeding and
and you don't have one big truck on that side and the next big truck on this
but
side.
they still drive down the street the wrong way. Especially those that work at the post office.
Always.
Yeah, they always
That's
do.
not gonna stop.
All right, bro.
Hold on, let me see.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that this don't fall off when I open the door.
All right, man.
You have a great day, sir.
All right, you take care. All right, I got to strip up a conversation. So you see, when he went out, as he exited out, he looked at this, right? So what's on here? Last call. I can talk about whenever I play Fortnite. There's a particular mission where you have to place the atlas, and it always says something like last something, and they're always using the sirens, So it's pretty interesting. But I was just playing some Fortnite, and it was me and another player that was on there. It was a pretty hard mission. Hold on a second. Okay, so I was playing this mission again. Is you had to place 4 atlases, right? So this other person's in there, and he is not building any defenses. I am. I'm the one that's building the defenses. And the first mission that actually it was the first time when I activated the mission. Now we should have completed that, but because the atlases were spread out, we were sabotaging the game. So every time I went to one side of the map to where I had to defend the atlases, his side that he was on, the atlas would always get the defensive would always be penetrated, and we had to again go back and repair the atlas and so forth. So the second time it happened, now I know because I've played that by myself, okay, and it wasn't like that of a hard level, but it was pretty hard. And I've completed that before by myself. Okay? So after the second time of he doing what he's doing, um, they're talking about check, whatever, check. You know, again, yeah, I can, and here she's shaking the change in her pocket. So it's that whole last check thing, right? About my disability, the last check. Anyhow, so he ended up leaving the mission. So I end up just doing it by myself. And let me tell you, even though I didn't succeed, but I almost did. It was like a few seconds left. And, you know, I'm like, damn, how the hell did break in my defenses that fast? You know, I had like a few seconds left, so I almost did it. So I'm going to go back and play it again. And particularly now I know what I got to do so I can play it by myself. And I'm going to play private, so I'm not going to let anybody else come into the mission with me because they're sabotaging. Okay, so now that I know that I can do it on my own, I am going to do it. Okay, but this is what they do. And so, you know, after the mission didn't complete the mission, you know, they started with the police sirens again. All right, so yeah, this is, like I said, this is the sabotage. And the one thing that I realized that the individual was doing was they were trying to see how I think strategically. Okay, because he was doing things, and I said to myself, why is he doing that? But then I realized, look, hey, I'll come with the security thing, right? And remember, it's a theme, you know, national security. I talk about that as if we as TIs are a threat to national security when we're not. It is these dark triads are a threat to national security. And every time they do this shit, I keep proving to you guys that, well, look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this dude over here. He got his pants down to his ankle. Look at another one. They when I talk about how they will send out people with serious mental issues. And listen, we all have mental issues, okay? Some of us more serious than others. Earlier in my targeting, I would say I had some serious, they were affecting my mental health seriously. But anyway, as I was saying, so I can get that. Good, yeah, right, okay, good. Yeah, so yeah, I said to myself, why is he doing stuff like that? But he was trying to see how I think strategically, right? Because a big part of my targeting is this whole thing, you know, with again, it's war on black people, and these racists are trying to see if there's any black men or women who think in a strategic manner. See, because they do. They think strategically. We don't. But again, it's not our fault. It's how they condition us. Right? Because if they don't think strategically, they wouldn't be in our community or the community that we live in surveilling us. Surveilling our children just as how we were surveilled as we were younger. Sabotaging, the constant sabotage, and they always use, when I'm playing Fortnite, to engage in sabotaging. And that's just to let you know. Right? So like I said, for the most part, they don't do this to everybody. Just, I think it's just those that, particularly if you're black and if you're pro-black, if they see that you think different, and if they see that the programming that they've done to us when we were younger through the educational system, if you start to think different, or you start to think big, I would say, right, they will manipulate you, right? They will attack you covertly, psychologically, as well as other means. And, you know, they think they can get away with it, right? They think they can get away with it. So again, see, little young lady, black girl, put her hands over her head, doing the hand over the head thing, and the hand behind the head thing. As soon as she crossed the street, the police sirens went off, and she started doing that. Right? So, yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, you know, so he was trying to see how I think strategically, right? Particularly, like I said, and they've done this before, you know. they've done this before where they will sabotage my mission. Yeah, she's the white girl walking across the hand behind the head thing. All right, okay, she didn't do it behind the head this time. But yeah, so they will gauge how you think strategically because they are trying to see how you think in a strategic manner because they don't want no black leaders, no, particularly who think a certain way. All right. And again, this is why I have to answer a meme on Facebook because you have a lot of black women who don't quite understand the war against black men, and they are blinded by material things. They're blinded by the celebrity status, and they see celebrities with big houses, so they want to go keep up with the Joneses. Okay, and this is their conditioned mindset. And see, they always talk about where are the black male leaders? That's a good question. Where are the black male leaders? Right? They say this shit all the time, but then when they get a black male leader, they don't want a black male leader. They want a man that has money in the bank that they can spend and he can support them. When it comes to the support of the man, and not monetarily, not through money, but supportive in terms of